Welcome, everyone. In this session, we're going to talk about purpose, and that's literally what steers your ship. If you don't have a clear understanding of what your purpose is, you're not really sure where you're going, it can make making decisions and working out your goals, all those sorts of things, a lot harder. So I'm just going to pop up screen here, and I've lost my PowerPoint. There it is. Not only did I have some technical issues yesterday, I can see that I am also a little bit plagued with technical issues today. So anyway, welcome to Michelle's Formula for Success. Tonight is all about purpose. So kick back, put your feet up if you want to, have a cuppa, grab yourself a drink, and then just, let's spend a little bit of time talking about this and what this all means for you. As I said before, purpose is what steers your ship. And if it aligns with your purpose, and by it, I mean anything, decisions, opportunities, whatever, if they align with your purpose, then the answer should always be yes. Now, in the first part of this, I'm going to talk a little bit about your personal purpose, and then we're going to talk more about your business purpose, because the two are quite intimately intermingled. Because, essentially you are the representative of your business. So let's start with you. So everything that has happened so far in your life led you to right where you are now. The jobs you've chosen, the skills you've learnt, failures, the disappointments, the relationships, the business ideas you've had and started, it's all part of your journey. And the good news is, even though you might think so, nothing has been a waste of time. In fact, it's the exact opposite. We are all the sum total of every experience, perfect or imperfect, that we've had. And this is what will connect you to your purpose from now on. Now, the trick is to understand what the learning was from each experience. So to do this, we're actually going to do a little bit of digging in your past. So if you, obviously, there's probably not going to be enough time to actually do everything as I'm talking tonight, but do watch the replay, pause, and come up with some answers to these questions, particularly when you've had a bit more of a chance to think about them. So if you go through, list every job or experience you've ever had, create some sort of timeline right from the beginning, and write a brief description of each and what skills you brought to the role. Because often we have a tendency to undersell ourselves and to minimize some of the good stuff that we've done. So this is actually a good exercise for you to walk through, just to give yourself an idea of actually how much value you bring to your community and your world. So once you've got that timeline and that list, these are the sort of questions that you should ask yourself. So what challenges did you face with each role? How did you overcome those challenges? What achievements are you actually the proudest of? And this is just between yourself. Like, you don't actually have to tell anybody this. So this is a time where you can, shout from the rooftop about how good you are without actually thinking, oh my God, what are people going to think? And then look at what are the biggest lessons that you want to take into your future from all of these things? How did you accomplish all of the things that you've done? How did they make you feel? That's a really important part. How did you feel when these things were happening? So when you do this exercise, and I would encourage you all to set aside some time and actually work your way through this, you'll find that it's probably quite uplifting, but some parts might be a little bit confronting as well. But keep in mind that nothing you've done in the past was wrong. None of it. It's just your path, and that's what shaped you. And remember that purpose doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be world-changing. It just has to simply reflect you. And for those of you who might be thinking you've missed the boat, just remember, it is never too late to start this. Now, I'm going to give you an example of that right now. Most of you will recall during COVID, war veteran Captain Tom Moore. Now, just 12 days before his 100th birthday, he actually became a living superhero. This man had purpose. In lockdown, he pledged to walk 100 laps of his garden before his 100th birthday to raise much-needed funds to help the UK's NHS fight COVID-19. Now, Captain Tom wasn't a worldwide, well-known figure when he started, but he actually raised £23 million when he was 99 years old. What an amazing accomplishment. And after he clocked up his 100 laps, he featured in over 35 media interviews. And on his 100th birthday, he received more than 150,000 birthday cards, all full of love and appreciation. Now, can you just imagine for one moment exactly how that felt? And then sadly, Captain Tom passed away in February 2021, just 2 months before his 101st birthday. But I'm sure you would agree that he found a purpose and he achieved his purpose right when people would have thought, wow, it's just way too late for me. So please always keep that in mind. It's never too late and you are never too old. Now, are you still feeling a bit muddled about what your purpose is after going through that first exercise? So here's another way to add to that exercise. So list out the struggles and the disappointments you recall. And what I want you to do then is reflect on how each event actually made you stronger, smarter, and better equipped to handle future challenges. What's that old adage, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger? I don't know that I really want to get to quite that level, but you get the idea. Like, even when, you go through something that is not so great, there's always something within you that grows and becomes stronger and better equipped to handle more things in the future. And then you do the flip side. List out all your positive experiences that left a lasting impression on you. Again, what did these moments gift you? What skills, experience, and expertise did you gain? And are you now more resilient, more driven, more educated? Have you been propelled forward? Think about all of these things. And then, as I mentioned before, as a business owner, your business is a reflection of you. And if your business purpose is not aligned with your personal purpose, you can feel like there's an incongruence or a mismatch that can manifest itself in all sorts of different ways. You might be feeling slightly disconnected with what you're actually doing in your business. You might feel out of step with the business messages that you're putting out. And when you're working in your business, do you sometimes have a vague feeling that something's just not quite sitting right for you? So perhaps what we have here is, just a little bit of a mismatch, or, instead of like your business and your personal purpose being parallel, they might be sort of going like this. So you're kind of on the same path, but not 100%. I hope that all makes sense. So for those of you who haven't worked through this exercise with me in our Foundations of Success workshop, this is a little snapshot of what we actually do. And we have a series of 10 questions to actually help you formulate what your business purpose is. Now, I've worked through various iterations and ideas, and I've done this exercise a number of times to distill my purpose right down to helping business owners succeed. Now, when I first started, there was a big long sentence about 4 lines long, and it was veering towards a marketing statement. And as I've gradually worked through it, I've managed to bring it right back down so that it's pretty clear what my purpose is with my business. So the first question that you want to ask yourself is, what does your business do? Second question, for what purpose? Third question, what aspects of the business do you really love? And why do you love them? What actually made you decide to get into your particular business in the first place? And then what do you believe your business, and in particular what you love to do, provides for your clients? What value do you believe this brings to your clients? I'll just get you onto the right slide. So number 7, which gives them a sense of blank to blank. Now, I'll work through an example with you in a moment. I just wanted to run through the questions first. And number 8 is, what are your customers trying to achieve? Number 9, what are the keywords or messages that you can identify from the answers above? And then number 10 is, take the essence of the answers and make one short statement that excites you to be part of. And the hard part is getting that short statement, as you can probably imagine. So if we look at the questions from the beginning and say, we'll do an example of a Pilates studio. So the first question is, what does your business do? Pilates studio. And for what purpose? To give people guided classes in Pilates. And then what aspects of your business do you love? Well, it might be things like, I love seeing my clients get results. I love building a strong, caring, cohesive team, those sort of things. And then the next question is around, why do you love them and what made you decide to get into this field in the first place? So for somebody who runs a Pilates studio, they might say things like, I get a real sense of enjoyment from helping others and seeing them transform and get results. I got into Pilates after being a stay-at-home mum, and I felt tired and lethargic all the time. I also felt like I was losing my strength and my joints were starting to cause me some pain. I found I didn't have the energy that I wanted to be able to give to my kids. And so started doing Pilates via YouTube at home and fell in love with it. From there, I had people starting to notice and comment on my changes. And then they started asking for my help, and that's where it all started. So that's the kind of thing that you would be writing about. And then for something like, what do you believe your business, and in particular what you love to do, provides for your client? So for a Pilates studio, it might be providing a safe and uplifting environment for women, maybe of all ages, stages, shapes, sizes, and they can come and work out and build up their core strengths, which in turn will build their health and their energy. And my love of seeing clients gets results and provides transformation and change in their lives. I just realized with the fan, I'm getting a beautiful light flicker. So I'm going to leave myself on very small and keep the slides up. So actually, no, what I'm going to do is I am going to turn the fan off. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm really good at doing this sort of stuff, but I can only get better from here. Then when we look at the question, what are your customers trying to achieve? It could be healthier, stronger, more energetic lives. And then from all of the words that we've talked about related to the Pilates studio, the clients, why this person got into it. So some of the keywords and the messages that come through could be things like results, transform and get results, energy, strength, health and energy, results again, transformation, quality of life, strength, health and energy, results, quality of life, feel better, pride, confidence, transformation. So then that comes down to, if you distill all of that down, a purpose statement could then sound like to help women transform their health, energy, and quality of life. So I hope by using that example, that has helped in terms of explaining some of the questions. As I said, we work through all of this in my Foundations of Success workshop. So if this is something that you're really struggling with, you could come to my next workshop, which will be late in March, or you can have a chat with me now if you want to. So once you've figured out what your business purpose is, here are some other questions that will help you test whether it really truly is your business purpose. So you ask yourself things like, do you find this purpose personally inspiring? And does it make you feel proud of your business or your company? And here's a good one. Can you envisage this purpose being as valid 100 years from now as it is today? Now, I actually had somebody in my last workshop, when we worked through the purpose exercise and we did these testing questions, who was undecided in terms of exactly what business she wanted to focus on, because she had a couple of different ideas. But when we got to this question, this was the one that really helped her go, okay, this is the business that I want to build, because this is the one that I can see will have a purpose that will be valid for years and years and years, and it's not going to go away. So that's part of the reason why all of this questioning is essential at the start, but also, as you move forward in your business, because as you grow and change, and as your business grows and changes, purpose is one of the things that you need to keep revisiting to make sure that with all the changes, that it hasn't actually changed itself as well. Anyway, the third question to test your purpose is, does this purpose help you to decide which opportunities and activities to say yes to and which ones to say no to? And that was the statement that I made at the start of this discussion. If it doesn't align with your if it does align with your purpose, sorry, I'm getting confused. The answer should always be yes. So you can see when you are really clear about your purpose, it helps you have clarity around the decision process that you use in your business. And then number 4 is this purpose authentic? Is it real? Is it you? Not just words on paper that sound nice because that sounds like a really good thing. And everybody will think I'm really cool because I've got this purpose. Number 5 is, does it describe your products, services, or customer segment? Well, it shouldn't, because if it does, that's a brand promise. That's not a purpose. Number 6 is it only about making money? No, that's your targets, your goals, your big, hairy, audacious goal. And is it about achieving specific long-term goals? Again, as I just mentioned, that's your mission or your BHAG. It's not your purpose. So why is, and gosh, I'm having a good day today. I can't even spell foundations right. So that's another little glitch in my whole discussion tonight. Anyway, moving right along. Why is it so critical to get the purpose, your personal purpose, and your business purpose nailed? Well, when we do my workshop, my program, Foundations of Success, this is the very first thing that we tackle, because if you don't have the fundamentals of your business, and that word should be, why is getting the foundations right so critical? Or it could be fundamentals. It looks like I started to type one word and I typed the rest of another word. So you decide which word fits best there. But if you don't have the fundamentals of your business or the foundations of your business correct, and I am talking about your purpose, your mission, which is your big, hairy, audacious 5 or 10-year goal, and your values, absolutely crystal clear. It's just like trying to build a house on a foundation of sand. And slowly, everything will get swallowed up in busy, overwhelm and frustration of working harder and harder, but not really making any progress. But the good news is that when we do get this right, and when you are clear on your fundamentals and they work together in alignment with your planning process, you are actually building a rock solid foundation for your business. And this will help build and increase your productivity and improve your business outcomes. And I'm talking profit and revenue outcomes here. So if you would like to actually revisit this and work through this with me, you can join me for a complimentary 30-minute business health check. This is a session where we will just cut right through to the core and work out exactly where you are now and what your business needs right now. And after that 30-minute session together, or we might go a little bit longer because I do tend to talk a bit. If we're a good fit to work together, well, that would be amazing. And we might decide to work together. If we're not, then that's fine as well. But either way, if you come and join me in a strategy session like that, have your business health check done, you will actually walk away with something that you can implement straight away that is going to make a difference in your business. But thank you very much for listening to me tonight, and look for my live next Tuesday night. I promise I will get my technical issues sorted by then, and we will, and I can't even for the life of me, I'm so not organized today, but it will be an amazing topic. I'm pretty sure we're doing habit formation and why it is so important for you. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, and I look forward to talking with you all soon. Bye for now.